connect with our body, try and forget about everything that's going on around you, which may be hard right now. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, and then you're going to exhale out the mouth. Big breath in on that inhale, in through the nose, and exhale, just let it all go. Keep doing this. Make sure you're letting go of tension in the neck and the shoulders. And now focus on that inhale. Focus on the ribs expanding and opening out to the side. And then on that exhale, tie in the pelvic floor, lifting. On the inhale, ribs open up like a 3D, so front, back, and sides of the rib cage. And then on the exhale, ribs knit closer together and pull down as the pelvic floor lifts up. 3 more like that. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, just let it all go. And again, nice deep breath in. And out. Last one, guys. Nice deep breath in. And exhale it out. So I want you to stick with that breath pattern, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Now let's pay attention to our pelvis. So we're starting in a neutral pelvis where you just have that natural curve in the lower back. And on the exhale, I want you to slowly just tilt the hips. So bringing the hip bones up towards the ribs. The lower back is reaching down into the mat. Not any pressure or pushing, just gently. Inhale, rock the pelvis back down. Feel how the tailbone goes long onto the mat. Little back, little arch in the lower back. And then exhale, let the obliques work, pulling the ribs and hips closer together. Inhale, lengthen back out. Hip bones and pubic bone are parallel to the floor. So a nice way to test that is take that little diamond shape and see if your hip bones, which is the heel of your hand, and your fingers on, and see if it lays flat. And then on the exhale, let that lower back go down as the hips do a small pelvic tilt. Nothing major, and don't squeeze those glutes. Let's do 5 more. Inhale, lengthen down. Feel that length through the lumbar spine. And then exhale, just pull back. Inhale, lengthen. This is neutral pelvis. And then on that exhale, find that imprint where the lower back is reaching down and you're getting some abdominal connection. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let the ribs and hips pull closer together, shortening those obliques. And inhale, lengthen back down with control, not just collapsing. Exhale, hold that imprint now, guys. So your lower back is reaching down towards the mat, not jamming, but those obliques are working. Take that hand towel and reach it up. I want you to pull your hand towel apart to kind of set the scapula. So you should feel your shoulders and triceps working. Take your left leg up to tabletop. Take your right leg up to tabletop. You are still holding that imprint. So there's no arch in the lower back. You're gently hugging in. Let's do our toe tap. So take the right toe, try to take it as close to the ground as you can. Use those abdominals to pull back up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Right foot goes down, and exhale, pull that towel apart. Inhaling down, exhaling up. So keep doing this. You're inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. If you cannot tap the toe all the way down, that is totally okay. Just go for what feels good for you. You're trying to keep the ribs and hips pulling towards each other so the obliques are helping you out here a lot. This is a great transverse abdominis exercise. Since I've lost track of counting, let's go for 4. Pull it up. And 3. Pull it up. 1 on the left. Pull it up. 1 on the right. Pull it up. Lower the left leg down. And the right. Release back to that neutral pelvis. Alright, keeping the arms up there, we're going to do protraction. So you're going to reach the towel up to the ceiling. The shoulder blades move away from the spine. So you're reaching up. Pull that towel apart. Feel the triceps kick on. Now exhale, let the towel slightly release as you pull the shoulder blades like you're hugging a pencil. Inhale, reach up, pull that towel apart. Exhale, glide the shoulder blades back down towards the spine. So gentle movements here, guys. Inhale, reach it on up. Try to keep that tension out of the neck. Exhale, pull down and hug the shoulder blades together. Inhaling through the nose as you reach up, pull that towel apart. Exhale, glide the shoulder blades down. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, pull down and hug. Inhale, reach, protracting up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull down gently, hug those shoulder blades together. Now let the shoulders lay flat on the mat. That's your neutral position. Find your imprint again for me. So that little pelvic tilt where the lower back reaches down to the mat. Take your left leg up and your right leg up. Now from there, take the towel, take it behind your head to support you. On the inhale, to that little head nod, like you're squashing a line between your chin and your chest. Exhale, flex up, looking at your thighs. You're using the towel here to help support your head, so you shouldn't have any neck pain. And then release back down. Inhale, little head nod. Exhale, flexing up. If this is too much, guys, you can do this with your feet down. But we're going to go for 8 more. Inhale. Exhale, flex. Pull those ribs down towards the hips. And lengthen. So a little bit of flexion. Inhale, nod. Exhale, let that towel support your head. No tugging on it. We don't want to cause more tension. And down. Little head nod to stop the neck. Exhale, we flex up, hug our belly in, glide the ribs down towards our hips. All right, let's pick up the pace for 6. Exhale, flex, and release back down. Inhale, nod. Exhale, flex. Hold, and down. Nod. Flex. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. We're going to go to a 4-count fast breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Hold it up. From there, guys, extend your right leg nice and long. And switch, going into your bicycle. Switch. Switch. So remember, this whole time, lower back is gently reaching in towards the mat. Holding that imprint, no jamming. If your neck gets tired, just lower it down. Reach. Reach for 4. 3, make sure you're breathing. 2, good job. 1, let the legs bend. Now, relax the head down. Legs stay up for that little extra abdominal challenge. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex up. Now extend the right leg long. Take and pull over the left knee. This is our oblique twist for our bicycle. So you're going to twist. The legs are doing exactly the same thing as before. So don't do anything crazy with the hips. We're working hip stability. Hey, baby. Keep powering through. I'm going to keep looking at the screen, see who I can see. But you're twisting through that rib cage, trying to lift the shoulder blades off of the ground. Twist. All right, let's pick up the pace if you can. Let's go for 6 and 5 and 4. Pull that towel apart. Last 2 and 1. Bring the knees back, release down, lower the legs one at a time. All right, now from here, fold your towel in half, take it between your knees. So this is where if you have a block or a pillow, you can use that between your knees. Otherwise, just use your little towel, fold it, and put it between the knees. Arms are long by your side. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's roll it on up, 1 vertebrae at a time. So your feet, knees, and hips are all together. It's a lot closer than we normally do. And then peel the spine back down, 1 vertebrae at a time. So we're warming up through the pelvis, through that lumbar spine, reaching up. Arms can be actively pushing down, and then peel the spine all the way back down. Nice deep breath in at the bottom. Exhale, roll it up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Just give some love to your spine, and then peel back down. Now let's pay attention to those inner thighs. Hug the legs together, squeeze that towel as you roll up. And then slowly release the towel gently, not letting it fall. Exhale, squeeze the towel as you roll up. And then peel back down. 3 more like this, guys. Squeeze the towel, roll it on up. Engaging those glutes, pushing down through the heels and active arms, whole body working. Peel back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, rolling up. Push down through the heels and all 10 toes. Don't let those ankles roll out. Peel the spine down, articulating 1 vertebrae at a time. Last 1. Roll it on up and hold it up there. Squeeze those legs together. Give them a nice big hug. You should even start to shake. Lower the hips down halfway and let's pulse it up for 20. Reaching up. Keep pulsing up. Hugging those legs together. Getting the glutes turned on. You should feel your inner thighs at the end of this. Keep pulsing up. Active arms pushing down. Belly's hanging in. We're not popping our ribcage out. Last 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, peel all the way back down. All right, from there, just rock the legs side to side. Make sure there's no tension in the lower back. We're going to keep moving through. All right, bring those legs back up. Make sure your towel's in space. Take a nice deep breath in. Feet together, knees together. Nice narrow position. Exhale, roll it on up. All right, guys, option 1 is you just lift the left heel up. Option 2 is you extend the left leg out. You are still squeezing those legs together, okay? Arms up is option 3 to make it even harder. Take that left leg and left hand, push it into the right knee and right hand. So it's like you're trying to bowl the right side of your body over. You're pushing that left leg in with a push and push, push. So your right side is stabilizing as that left leg is trying to push it in. You should feel this in the inner thighs. Hips are staying nice and square. You can always lower those arms down. Last 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Left foot goes down. If you need a lower, you can. Put the towel back in space. Otherwise, keep the hips lifted up. Remember, option 1 is the right heel lifts up. Keep those hips nice and lifted so I don't see any breaking in the hips. Glutes are on. Now from there, right heel, all right leg is extended. Arms can be up too. And we squeeze in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Push that right leg into the left leg. Get those inner thighs. Remember, you can always do this with your hips down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right foot down. Roll it all the way back. It's normal if you feel your hamstrings cramping. Don't worry about it, especially when you're squeezing and working those adductors. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's lift those hips back up. And again, you can either lift the left heel or you lift the left leg. Now the hips, the whole shape goes down and you squeeze back up. Down. So you should feel that right hamstring and those adductors. Keep squeezing that towel. Good. Reaching up. So if you did a class on Saturday, there was a lot of abductor outside of the hip. Guess what? Tomorrow you're going to feel the inside and those hamstrings. So we're just changing it up with very similar moves. Last 3. Whew. And 2. And 1. Foot goes down, hips go down. All right, guys, when we do on one side, we have to do on the other. Take a nice deep breath in. Relax the shoulders. Hug those ribs together and exhale. Let's roll it on up. Right heel lifts or that right leg lifts. And let's go down. Squeeze the legs. Down and up. Down and up. Keep those abdominals connected so you're not trying to push out those ribs. Down and up. Down and up. Really push through that left heel, guys. Get the glutes lifted. Last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hips up, feet down, hips down. Hug those legs into the chest. Take the towel, put it back on your ribs, and just gently rock those legs side to side. Grab the soles of the feet. Stretch out those inner thighs. Good, so I'm hoping you all felt that in your inner thighs. If you would rather do like a happy baby rock here, you can. All right, now from there, we're going to break it up with a little stretch break. Since it is a weekday class, and a lot of you need that stretch, I do want to give it to you. So take that towel over the left foot. You either keep your right leg bent or straighten it. If it bothers your lower back, keep the right leg bent. You can bend the left leg, but I would love if you could straighten both. Pulling up from the kneecaps, keeping both legs active. Using those arms, pull the leg towards you and release. Exhale, pull. So this is a great time to kind of reconnect back with your breath. Just focusing on your breath. Don't let anything else come into that mind. Stay focused on you. We all need to be breathing. If you want to inhale in for 5 counts. Exhale out for 5, go for it. We've got 4 more. Remember, if that right leg is straight, keep it active. Keep that right glute on. So I like to think of it as active stretching. That way you're supporting the ligaments. We're not just tugging it, putting more pressure. Now pull and hold it there. Pull and hold for 5. Feel that length through the hamstring. Stretching out those hamstrings is going to help that lower back. So this is an awesome stretch. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Take your left hand, put it on the towel, assuming you all have your left leg. Sweep that leg open. Again, if you can keep straight legs, great. If you need to bend that left leg for a bit of support or bend the right leg, you can. Try keep the hip bones open to the ceiling. You're going to pull that left leg towards you. This is up to you and how flexible you are, but remember, focus on you. Breathing through. This should be great on the inner thighs after squeezing in that towel. Last 4, and 3, and 2, 1. Take that leg, sweep it across the body. Right hand grabs the towel. Left arm goes out. Sweep it across. So now you should be able to stretch on the outside of the hip. If a lot of you, I know the Pilates is huge, so a lot of you have been on the bike or running, or even honestly from Saturday's class, if you did that and you felt like your glutes were tight, this is a great IT band, lower back. This is a really good one too. All right, let's breathe for 5. You don't have to pull it closer. 4, and you can let that left hip lift up. Last 2, and 1. Good, bring that leg back up. Carefully taking it down, it should feel great. And let's take that towel over the right leg. Right leg reaches up to the ceiling. Straighten that leg as much as you can, but if it's straight, remember that active stretching. So you're pulling up from the kneecap. I always like to say we don't want saggy knees, so we want to pull that kneecap up. All right, now pull the leg towards you and release. Exhale, pull. Again, taking this time to focus on you. I know a lot of you may have to be on your phones. I've seen some phones being picked up, and that's okay. Do what works for you. Pulling in and release. Beautiful. 5 and 4. Make sure when you pull, you're not putting any tension in that neck. 3, 2, pull it in, guys, and hold it in. Pulling it towards you. Feel that length, maybe even behind the kneecap, all the way down to your sits bones. Pulling in. If you flex the foot, you can flex, you can point. It will make the stretch feel different. Now take the towel in your right hand. Take that leg out to the side. Really open up those hips. If you hit something, that's okay. You can use it as a prop. I'm currently hitting this covered bed thing back here, and it actually feels quite nice to have that support. Again, focus on the breathing. It's a great time whenever in your breath work to focus on that pelvic floor. Pull that leg towards you. In for 5 and 4 and 3. Exhale, 2 and 1. Take that leg, sweep it across. All right, getting those hips, holding it here. Little stretch break before we get back to some work. Last 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back up. You can use it to rock and roll yourself up. We're going to warm up our back extensors, so the back line of the body. So still using that towel, lay down on your belly. Okay. If you want it harder, glue the legs together, continuing that inner thigh work. Otherwise, grab the towel. Head is down. Belly is still hugging in and your glutes are on. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, see if you can just float the arms up. Floating up and down. So no head lifting yet. The arms are just floating up. And pull that towel apart. So pull it apart and down. Up and down. Pull it apart and down. For 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up there. See if you can lift your head a little bit more. Holding that back extension. Reaching out through the crown of the head. Try and not look up, raking through the neck. Relax the shoulders down. Pull that towel apart and hold it for 5, 4. Lift a little bit higher. 3, 2. Relax down. Now we're going to lift the legs. Okay, either glue them together. You're going to squeeze them up and down. Up Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. All right, are you guys still there? Sorry about that little hiccup. That's the problem of using the husband's work. So just keep squeezing. Oh, all right, sorry guys. Just give me a second. All right. Whoopsie daisies. All right, let's keep moving through. So engage those glutes, arms are down and legs lift up and down, up and down. If you feel the lower back, guys, separate the legs. It's a small glute lift. Up and down for 3 and 2 and 1. Now from there, bend the legs together, knees are wide, heels are together. You can keep your arms long, otherwise take your hands underneath. You're going to squeeze the heels together and lift up and down, up and down. Again, if this bothers your lower back, leave the knees lifting up and just squeeze the heels together. Let's go up and up and up for 5 and 4. Squeeze those heels, 3 and 2 and 1. All right, guys, reaching back long. We're going to finish with a little bit of swimming. Take a nice deep breath in. Float the arms and the legs up. Pull that towel apart and go flutter. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. See if you can lift higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, and deep breath into the belly. And exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. Last 2. And exhale out. Last 1. And exhale out. Nice deep breath in. Relax everything down. All right, now from there, I want you to float back up to that superwoman position. Pull the towel apart and let's beat the legs in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax everything down. You've got 2 more sets of those beats. Again, you should feel this inner thighs. Deep breath in and lifting up. And let's go for 10. Pull that towel apart. Hug those inner thighs together. Glutes are on, belly is lifted. 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice deep breath in. Last round, guys. Exhale, float it up. And let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Push yourself into a shell stretch. So take the hips over the heels. Okay, so the whole back line of the body should be fired up. Slowly coming on up. Let me wiggle forward a bit. All right, so we're going to go to our 4-point kneeling. Again, sorry about that little mishap. Okay, so the towel is going to stay underneath the hands. Let's just do some cat-cows again to reset our spine. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, tucking the head down, slowly roll up, looking towards your belly button. Really trying to connect, pulling the ribs and hips closer together. And then reaching back. You can even lift the head, looking up, really feeling that lift and opening through the chest. You can hug the shoulder blades together. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Now from the tailbone, tuck it under, round that spine up like an angry cat. Head's looking at the belly button. Last time, reaching back. When you're arching that spine, still keep those abs engaged. And again, you're not sinking into the wrists, you're pushing up and away. Now from there, find that neutral spine. So you're nice and long, eye gaze is looking down, belly is lifted, hugging in. Okay, grab that towel, extend the right leg behind you. Try and not shift the hips so your hip bones are still looking down. You use that glute and lift the right leg up. From there, you're going to tap and lift, tap, lift, down, and up. Again, if you lift too high and get into the lower back, just go to maybe hip height or in line with your glutes. It doesn't have to be very big. If you have those ankle weights on, this is where you're really going to feel it. Last 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold it up there, guys. Little pulses up for 10, 9. Keep those abs hugging in. Don't sink down, pushing up away from the ground. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg long. You're going to pull the heel in towards the glutes, flexing the foot. Then pull it in, point the ankle, and extend. So this is where the annoying Pilates stuff comes in. So you pull heel and point and extend. Pull it in, flex, point, extend. Pull it in, flex, point, and extend. If that's too much, guys, just do 2 little pulses. You're shortening the hamstring here as you pull the leg in. Last 5. Remember, don't sink into the shoulders. And 4. Pushing up, almost doing a protraction to the shoulders. Last 2. And last 1. Keep that leg up. We're going into our seesaw. So you're going to keep that shape of the body. Bend the elbows in by your side and push up. Getting those triceps. And up. Bend. And up. If you can see yourself in the camera, guys, check that your body is in that long line. So if you have a little dip, it's like going down and popping back up. Good, let's do 5 more of these, really getting those triceps. 4, keep that belly lifting up. 3, and 2, let's hold it down, little pulses down. 2, hanging in those elbows, shoulders away from the ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax it down. If you want to quickly just stretch out your wrists, you can, just put the palms down. It will get better over time if you feel like all you can feel is your wrists. You really want to feel spreading those fingers and pushing away from the ground. Let's sit up for the other side. Left leg goes behind you. Shoulders are square, hips are square, abdominals are lifting up. Nice deep breath in and fire the glute, lift the leg up and down. Up and down. Up, very nice, guys. Lifting up, remember, don't get into that lower back. Eye gaze is straight down. Good, squeezing the glutes. This is also great work for the back side of the body, from the back to the glutes to the hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses. Use the glute to pulse it up, up, up. Long neck, reaching out to the crown of the head, pushing away from the floor, putting the work into the triceps. All right, now from there, keep that leg straight. Pull the heel in towards the glute, feel the hamstring shortening. Then pulse it in, point the ankle, lengthen out. So it's a pulse, pulse, lengthen. Pulse, pulse, lengthen. You can always kick, kick, lengthen. You don't have to add in that little extra footwork. But I know there are some Pilates fancy cats, as I said last week. So add in that coordination. Feel the hamstring shortening and that glute working. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen it back out. Here's our seesaw, guys. You hug the elbows in, feel the triceps, and push back up. In and up. In and up. So we're not just collapsing, we're staying active throughout the whole body. Left glute is working, right glute is stabilizing. Abs are hugging in. 5 more, and then we've got those pulses. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, guys. Hug those elbows, let's pulse. In, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and push it on up. Take those knees nice and wide. Find that shelf stretch, child's pose, whatever you want to call it again. Stretch out that lower back in case you felt any tension. Grab some water if you need to. Dab yourself with your little prop towel if you need to. Okay. All right, we have a few more exercises on our wrists, so bear with me. Remember, you are actually strengthening them here. Take your knees right under your hips again, but tuck the toes under. Okay, again, not collapsing. Push up and away. Lift through those abdominals and reach up through the crown of the head. Take a nice deep breath in, and then just hover the knees up. So not too high, just a little hover, like a little mouse to crawl under, and tap back down. Lifting up and down. Up and up, and down. 5, and exhale, 4, and 3, and 2. Now hold it up, walk the right leg back, right leg in, left leg in. Left leg back, right back. Left in, right in. Let's keep going. Out, out, in. Keep pushing through. Don't give up on me yet. In. I can see you. I can see you. Let's go out, out, in. Woo. Out, out, in, and out, out, in. Last one. Left leg out, and in, and relax. Do a little cat-cow. That got me breathless and we're not done. Let's take a nice deep breath in, guys. Find that long position. Let me just make sure I'm straight on track. Float those knees back up. Walk out to your plank. Now, from there, lift the right leg up. You're going to rock forward on that left foot and back. Forward, back, one more. Forward, back, right foot down. Tap the knees if you need to. Deep breath in, exhale, lift back up. Left leg up, rock forward and back. Forward. So ankle mobility, forward, back, foot goes down, either stay up, otherwise drop the knees, lift back up. Let's go, right leg, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, right leg down, tap, deep breath in and up, left leg up. We go forward, back, forward, foot goes down. Last little shoulder stretch, guys, stretch it out. I'm getting you off of your wrist, grab water if you need to. That should have got your heart rate up. Okay, slowly rolling back up. I'm using my little prop towel as a little sweat towel. I hope you're all doing good. Alright, so finding those sit bones. We're going to work into that teaser progression that if you guys saw on my Instagram. So that's where we are going. But we've got some ab work first. So let's start, fold that towel, put it between the knees. Let's get those inner thighs fired back up. Taking a nice deep breath, found that C curve in your spine. So you're off of your sit bones and you're making a C. Belly is hugging in, ribs and hips are pulling towards each other. Shoulders are relaxed down. Inhale, exhale, halfway back. Squeeze, come back up. So you're not coming all the way up and up. You're going down and up. Rolling down and up, down and up, down and up, down and hold. Squeeze those knees together, little pulses in. 10, 9, so you're hugging the knees in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze. Try to lower down onto the shoulder blades. Pull back up. Shoulder blades up. So you're going down just to where the tip of the shoulder blades touches. Scooping back up. You guys can do this. Come on, down. And then we have to warm up those abs before we get. So flexion, not anyone's favorite. Let go of those hip flexors. Whew. Squeeze in those knees. Last 3. And up. And 2. And up. And 1. And up. And peel all the way down. Grab your towel as you roll down. Alright, you may remember this, you may not. This is the roll up. Arms are reaching along, pull that towel apart. On the inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, if you roll up just to here, perfect. If you want to do the full, inhaling, exhaling, you scoop, roll, 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 roll. Shoulders are away from the ears, round forward. Keep that nice C curve in your spine, so you don't just come and collapse. You're keeping that C curve as working. Now squeeze the glutes, almost feel the tailbone tuck under. Work the eccentric as you roll down. Reaching back. Inhaling up. Exhale. If you need to use a bit of momentum on the way up, that's totally okay. But then focus on the eccentric work on the roll down. So scoop, squeeze those legs together. Use the inner thighs, pull that towel apart. Reaching back. Let's go for 5 more. I'm pretty sure this is considered like a prison exercise because it's one of those that are just really sucky, but it's awesome. Keep pulling those arms apart. Let your eyes follow that towel. If you want it harder, keep the arms by the ears as you roll down. Good, guys. I'm going to say 3 more. Again, I apologize for my counting. For any of you that have been in my class, you know that it's poor. And I know some of you are instructors that are taking this class, and I know you know exactly what I mean. All right, on the next one, let's all stay up there, rolling on up, and sitting up nice and tall. All right, guys, coming back, we're gonna get into that teaser work next. Take the towel, put it underneath your feet. If you want to start with one foot, let's actually all start with that. So your left foot's down, right foot is in the towel. Find those sit bones and then roll off. Again, if you're in yoga, you're probably used to being on the sitting bones, so get off of them. You scoop through the tailbone, but now lengthen through that chest and thoracic spine. See if you can straighten out that right leg, keeping that balance, keeping that J curve in the spine. See if you can float the left leg up. Let's tap the left foot down and up. Either stick with this or you can straighten that left leg. Honestly, this is probably harder than teaser, moving that left leg. But you're using the towel to help you, the arms are kind of helping your abs. Last 3 and 2, beautiful guys. 1, bring that left leg back in, let's switch it out. Take the towel around the left foot. Again, right foot is down, now lengthen. Pull up from the kneecap, open up that chest. So collarbones are long, scoop through the pelvis, but lengthen through that thoracic spine. So you have that J curve. Now that right leg floats up. You either tap down with the bent leg, or you straighten it, float it up, and down, and up, and down. 4, and down. 3, scoop it with those abdominals. Try not to let those hip flexors take over, even though you will feel them in teaser. Last 1, and down. If you need to come and do a little butterfly stretch, you can. Hip flexors shouldn't be gripping too much, but they actually are working in teaser. Take the towel, wrap around both. I'm going to keep progressing. You stick where you want to or where you fall. Just have fun with this, okay? Roll off of the sit bones. Stay rounded for now to help you balance. Take those legs up to that tabletop position. Then, either from there, just straighten out that thoracic spine, almost like a boat. See if you can lengthen out those legs. Holding it there. Use the towel to pull towards you to really get a nice heart opening, reaching the sternum up. Hold for 5, 4. Look at those teasers. 3, 2, 1. Now from there, little challenge. See if you can rock yourself back. Come back up to balance without getting on your sit bones, yogis. I see that smile. Roll back and coming up. Woo! Have fun with it. Round the spine as you roll back. It's a nice fascial massage for free. Since none of us are giving massages, scoop and roll it out. For 2, come up in balance. And 1, we're all finding that balance. Whether you need a reset, everyone get into that teaser. Relax the shoulders. We're going to let go of the towel. If you need to take your hands to your thighs, you can. 3, 2, 1. Let go. Hold for 5, 4, 3. We're going down to hollow body. Woohoo! Let's go. Hollow body and up. Hollow body. You either boat it up or you find your teaser. Lengthen and down. You can boat, teaser, lengthen and down. Let's go for 5. Lengthen, teaser, and down. And 4. Lengthen. Arms reach up, down, and reach. I'm going to say 2. I'm sorry if this is 1. Let's all come up. Last hold. Legs lengthen. You can be holding on. Otherwise, reach those arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down, guys. That was amazing. Hopefully they got your heart rate up. It is a fun exercise, but people hate doing it. Okay. Stacking back up. Just do a little butterfly stretch for me in case you felt your hip flexors. It is normal to feel a little bit of tension through the psoas. They are working, right? They're shortening. They're helping you keep those long levers, which are your legs, up there. Okay. All right, last 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's lay on our left side. So you're laying down. I want you to bend the knees now for this. So a little bit different to what we did on Saturday. The elbow is under the shoulder, hips are stacked, Your knees can be slightly forward, that's okay. Your knees don't have to be in line with the hips, so they can be forward slightly. From there, I want you to lift the hips up, okay? So hips are, you're working glute med on the bottom side. If you can, because I know there are people in this class that can, I want you to find that side plank position. I'm gonna stick with this. So whoever's with me, go for this. Reach the arm up, you gotta go hips down and up. So glute med and obliques are working here. Lift, reach up, and up, and up, and up. Add the clamshell, clam, and clam. Don't let those hips roll back, guys. The hip bones are still shining, facing forward. Squeeze the heels together for 5. Now top glutes working, 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it up there. Straighten that right leg. Let's go down and up. You can always lower that left hip, otherwise try to keep it up. Down and up, down and up. Whew, I'm sweaty, I hope you are too. Or it could be that my heat's also still on downstairs. Last 3 and 2, I'd like to think it's that. Last 1, keep that leg lifted, guys, little circles forward. Try to keep that hip up, you're working glute med, obliques, shoulders away from the ears. And reverse, back, 2, little hip circles. This is not a party, it's a small, controlled movement. 3, 2, 1. Relax it down, keep those knees bent, and just stretch all the way over. Stretch out those obliques. Try get those sit bones down. I know if you guys have tight hips, this may feel challenging too. Alright. One more on this side before we switch. You're going to keep the left hand down. Okay? Now from there, put the right foot up, push down on that left knee like you just did. So you're going to reach up. Option 1. Option 2, scoot that bottom leg so you're in a nice U shape, whatever we want to call this, a rainbow. Let's all be rainbows. We're going to go down, follow the hand, lifting up, push down to that left hand, lift those obliques. And down. We have 3 more. Deep breath in, exhale, reach, stretch. Beautiful, guys. Inhale down. And exhale, reach. Last 1. Remember that left foot can stay down. Reach. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs down. Last little stretch over before we move to the other side. Beautiful. All right. Make sure I'm keeping track of time. Swing those legs over. All right, so hips are stacked, which means your hip bones are facing forward. Shoulder is stacked on the elbow, and you're trying not to sink down. So we're working scapula, obliques, glute med. Deep breath in. Let's go. You're gonna lift up. Now from there, remember, you can do this in side plank. Got to keep all you crazies challenged. And up. And up. Beautiful. I love being able to see you guys. You guys are doing great. And up. And up. As you lift, feel those obliques shortening. Push down through that right knee for 3. Adding in that clam in 2. Let's go. Squeeze the heel together. Open and close. Open and close. If this is too much, guys, just keep the hips down. Otherwise, we're truly trying to work the whole sideline of our bodies. Up and down. Try to squeeze the heels together. Up and down. Try not to let the hips roll back. Last 3 and 2. Holding it up there. Straighten that left leg. Let's go up and down. Up. Again, you can do this in a full side plank. You can do this with your hips down. We're now targeting glute med on the top. Working that abductor. Working through the hip. For 3 and 2. Beautiful. Hold it up. Little circles. You're circling in that hip socket. Try not to let that right hip sink down. Oh my goodness. P, I see you. And reverse it. Let's go. 10, 9. You should feel this more on the bottom hip if done correctly. 3, 2, 1, and down. I'm not sure if I missed one there. I'm going to say no. We just got to stretch. I love that people are kind of giving me hands up on the camera. Thank you. Okay, deep breath in, guys. We're going to go down with the hand now. Right leg stays where it is, but that left leg is bent. Don't be too stressed about the choreography with this. You can be all graceful, let your eyes follow your hand, take a nice deep breath in. You can either push up and keep that right knee down, just focusing on the stretch. Otherwise, scoot the right leg under and the left leg away, making more of like a rainbow. And down, deep breath in. And exhale, reach. You should feel this through the shoulder, through those obliques, through those hips. Woohoo! 3. And down. And 2. Beautiful, guys. And down. And 1. Reach. Nice little side bend. And down. And stretch it over. All right, laying back down. Go all the way down now. So relax your head down. This is kind of relaxing in a sense, even though you're working the inner thigh. We did these on Saturday. So your left leg can be behind you or in front. I want you ideally to take that right leg, bring it up to the left. Down, up, down, up. Obliques are still working, so we're not completely collapsed into the mat. We have that lift. Your hips will be slightly rolled back, that's okay. If you have those ankle weights on, this is awesome for your inner thighs. Rest whenever you need to. Honestly, even without the weights, you guys should feel this. Good. You can hold your head like this. Just make sure you're not putting any tension on the neck. So try and keep the neck relaxed so that there's no tension. Let's pick up the pace. Up, 2, 3, 4. Try not to let it collapse down. You can keep it up the whole time. And up, up. Up, let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, good. 11, 10. Last 9, then you're gonna hold it up there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little quick spin around, straight to the other side. Laying all the way down, nice and flat. Lifting through those obliques, abdominals hugging in. Right leg is up, opening up. Left leg lifts up and down. If you're doing the other side, that's totally okay. We're doing exactly the same thing. Good time to focus on those abdominals, right? Side lying. Think of gravity pulling down. This is a great time to focus on lifting up, pulling up through that pelvic floor. Lift, lift, lift. Let's pick up the pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Good, guys. 8, 9, last 10. And you're gonna hold it up there. 9. Hug in those abdominals. 8, 7, 6, 5. Relax the neck. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there for 10. Imagine like a string is pulling that inner thigh up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. All right, guys, to finish out those inner thighs, I'm hoping the camera's not going to cut me off, but find like a nice deep position. If this is not accessible for your hips, basically we are coming up to a deep plie position. But if you can just stretch your hips out first, go for it. Even if it's more like this. All right, grab your towel. I'm gonna step back. I know my head's cut off, but that doesn't really matter. Try have your knee over your ankle. Okay, and we're gonna try drop. So if you see yourself in the mirror, try drop your hips in line with the knee. So we're getting stretch and work. Grab that towel, up and down, lift up through the pelvic floor. Push down through those feet, big toe, all the way to pinky toe. Pull that towel apart. Think of those thighs wrapping around. Everything is active here, guys. Let's go. Down and up, down and up. Push those knees back. Push through the heels. 4, 5, and 4. Pull that towel, and 3, and 2. Hold it down. Lift the right heel up. We've got this. You're so close. And down. I can see you. I can see you. Go. Pull. Pull that towel apart. I know it burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. If you need to relax the arms a bit, you can. Pull back up, reset the shoulders, left heel up. Thighs are wrapped around, let's go. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Time to get fancy, let's go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 5, 4, 3, both up, let's go. Woo. 2, 3, oh goodness, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Hold them up, pull that towel apart for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Goodness gracious me, take your hands to the ground. Relax it down. Okay, keep that left hand down, guys. Reach that right arm, stretch it up. I know some of you have to leave early, so we are going to start our stretch series now, but leave whenever you need to. If you want to take that hand and wrap it around, you can. Just really open up that chest. Right arm down. Take that left arm, really sweep it on up. You guys did awesome. Catch that breath, inhaling in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hands go back down. Again, if you can find that deep little squat, find it. Otherwise, just rock. And then I want you to sink into the left leg, keeping the right leg up. Okay. Sink down as much as you can. If you have a chair or something around you, you could always hold it. But you're trying to sink down to what feels good. Take the heel up, toes facing up to the ceiling. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Try put that left heel down. 2, 1. Twist towards that left leg. Drop the right knee down. From here, use the right glute. So remember that active stretching. Push forward. My left knee and ankle are stacked. It's not pushing to. My right glute is what's helping to open up that right hip flexor. Hands can go down, but if you prefer to kind of reach up, go for it. Whatever feels good for you, but I really want you to focus on that right glute working to open up the hip instead of just sinking down. 2, 1. Hook the right foot under, those toes, give them a good old stretch, lifting up. Again, right glute is on, really trying to open up that right hip, especially with all the inner thigh work and that teaser, you may feel your hip flexors. You can drop that knee back down or keep it up. Take your left hand, push the left knee and open it up. Your right foot can roll open, it doesn't have to be closed down. Coming back up, stretch that hamstring. Toes are reaching up to the ceiling. If you can get your nose to your knee, go for it. Again, for the people that have to get off, thank you so much for coming. I am teaching on Saturday for stability, so you can find me there. It is a paid class. I think it's $10 a class. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. But I will be teaching for them on Saturday. All right, let's switch it out, guys. Go over to the right side. Sink down as far as feels good for you. Good, keep hanging in there. If you want to stick with a stretch, do something else. Just try and take a few deep breaths to kind of tune back in before you go back to a crazy day. Try to keep that breath work. Let's turn. Keep that knee down, relax the foot. Again, use that left glute, pushing down to open up that hip flexor. You can reach those arms up if that feels good. Otherwise, take the hands down. Just holding it there, breathing, sinking into the stretch. Tucking the toes under. Again, keep that left glute active. Lift the back knee up, pulling up from that left kneecap. Relax that knee back down, guys. Take the right hand and push that right knee open. And bring it back, stretch out that hamstring. Right toe goes up to the ceiling. Nose to the knee if that feels good. Just stretch out that hammy.
Last little stretch, come on your knees. If this bothers being on your knees, you can do it standard or seated on your bottom. Take a nice deep breath.